Everyone in construction is scared that AI is going to take their job. And I get it. But after this conversation, I think most of them are worried about the wrong thing entirely. Because the real threat didn't show up as a robot on a job site. It showed up as something most of you haven't even thought about. This is Dustin Burns. He runs technology at McCownGordon, an American contractor doing around $1 billion in revenue a year. So when he tells you how far AI has already crept into their business, you instantly want to know how.
72% of the organization is using AI on a weekly basis, so up almost 60% over the last few months.
72% every single week in an industry that people typically like to call boring and behind. But here's the part that actually stuck with me. The same guy rolling all of this out thinks the whole thing could be one bad day in court away from freezing over. So what is the actual threat? It's not that AI builds the project you're on. It's that your customer no longer needs to ask you what the project costs. They can just find out themselves.
Your client taking their drawings and throwing them into some AI model and generating some sort of cost estimate.
Think about what that does to a negotiation. For over 100 years, the contractor held the cards. Now the client walks in already holding a price in their head, and the whole conversation flips.
My AI says it can be built for this. What's your AI say it can be built for, right? And that's where we'll differentiate, is that we have our proprietary cost data, and that's something that doesn't exist in the market.
So the first instinct is fine. We still know what things actually cost, and that's our edge. And it is for now, but it gets slightly more complicated because the second you let AI make the calls, someone else has to answer for what it decides. Are we one AI lawsuit away from the industry putting the brakes on?
I hope not, but I think it's a potential. Is it the new sub-default insurance program? Is your AI governance insurance program?
But here's what everyone that's sprinting towards AI seems to have missed. The cost data, that's not actually the moat. Dustin says it out loud. Knowing prices better than the other guy doesn't protect you for long. The thing AI can't touch is the messy part, the human part.
Their AI is not going to take on the risk. Their AI is not going to know the intricacies of managing and sequencing all of this in the field. AI doesn't know what to do when the weather changes or you have a trade partner that goes belly up in the middle of a project. Like, that's what we take on.
That is a game right there. A model can price a building in a few seconds or minutes, maybe not entirely accurately, but it can give you a good idea. But it definitely cannot stand on a site at 6 a.m. in the morning when the concrete supplier just went bankrupt and figure out how everyone still gets paid and how the job gets finished. That's not a spreadsheet, that's a relationship.
Construction has always been a relationship business, and it will continue to be. That's the thing. AI is not going to take that away.
So if AI isn't replacing a human, what does the job site actually look like in, say, 10 years? Well, Dustin didn't just guess. He actually wrote down a whole story, part sci-fi, part unsettling. Picturing a high-rise going up in the downtown Chicago. Workers arrive, put on a heads-up display, and get fed everything that changed overnight. And then it goes a step further. The site checks you before it lets you work.
Your numbers today say you aren't well rested. We're probably not going to have you go up and walk on a beam.
Your smartwatch says that you slept badly, and so the site keeps you on the ground. And in his version, humans work the day, and robots, they take the night shift, prepping the site. So the crew walks into a ready job every single morning. And the AI is actually kind of nice about it.
The AI is so nice that it informs everybody it's about to start raining, so come inside.
But that future runs straight into a question that nobody's answered yet. If the robots work nights and the humans work the days, where exactly is the line? What's a human's job and what's a machine's?
What do the robots do? What do the humans do? And how does that coalesce together?
Nobody knows yet, and that's the part worth watching. This is just a snippet from my full interview with Dustin, who runs innovation and technology at McCownGordon. We get into all of these points that I mentioned at a deeper level, and we also talk about how AI is really actually truly disrupting their business and how he thinks about it, which I know is a subject a lot of people are a bit mystified at the moment. Full link to the full episode is in the comments.